Affectionately known as the digital marketing maven, Cecilia is an engineer by education and a home business owner by desire. She walked away from her 25-year career in corporate America 4 years ago and never looked back. She's helped clients as close as her hometown and as far away as Australia see the business success they desire by coaching them to create highly successful and profitable Facebook ads. While everyone else was screaming the sky's falling, when Facebook announced the Apple iOS ad changes, Cecilia was teaching her clients how to pivot and how to create amazing Facebook ads that generate leads, clients, and sales. Cecilia has spoken on stage, been featured in articles from Fox, CBS, and NBC, and she has over 200 training videos on her social media platforms. Cecilia has helped dozens of clients grow their business with Facebook ads, and she is here with you to share her insight and expertise to building your brand and your business online using digital marketing strategies. Please help me give a warm welcome to Cecilia Faye Morris, the digital marketing maven.
Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in today to the Your Message Matters workshop. So excited to share with you the information that I have for you today, where I will teach you how to love language of your ideal client, customer, business partner. I'm going to share with you the CAKE method, which is my method for making sure you have a message that connects your ideal client, customer, or business partner and turns them into raving fans, followers, and buyers. So without further ado, thank you again for being here today. You know, there were over 40 people who signed up, so I don't take it lightly that you are here live, and I want to honor you and thank you for showing up because I do value your time. And make sure I'm all together here, and if you will just pop in the chat, let me know if you can see and hear me okay. That would be great. I don't want to go 20 minutes and then realize that you can't hear or see anything. So you should be seeing my slide. It says your message matters. It's not what you say, but how you say it. So are you seeing that slide up top, my friends? Awesome. Thank you, Leeds, for your thumbs up. You are always my wing woman, and I so appreciate you. All right, guys. So one of the things that I want to do is recognize you for the crazy person that you are. If you are here, you are an entrepreneur, which means you want to risk your own money for freedom rather than exchange your freedom for money. And again, I want to give you kudos and props for that because it takes a lot to be an entrepreneur, and you really have to be serious about your craft and what it is that you want to do. And with that, I want you to know this is all about marketing. I am so about marketing because marketing allows you to let people know how amazing you are, allows you to share your product, services, and opportunity with an audience strategically. And without marketing, your business does not have a voice. And again, this is about messaging. It's not what you say, but how you say it. And I am a proponent for using Facebook ads. And the reason why is because Facebook is the biggest player in the game. Love them or hate them, Zuckerberg has the social media game on lock. 67% of all daily social media users are on Facebook. And in the US, 69% of adults use Facebook, and they spend an average of 34 minutes on the platform. So if you think you can or you think you cannot, either way it goes, you are absolutely right. Because again, Facebook is where you want to be if you want to reach your audience strategically. And that information on the number of daily social media users came from a survey done by HubSpot, a very reputable organization that does a lot of online and social media training. They did a survey in March 2022, and that's how we discovered, as we already probably knew in our head, Facebook is the king of the hill. Now, before we get started here today, I want to share some definitions with you to make sure that we understand who this is for. So there's 3 types of marketers in the world today. There's your e-commerce marketers well, 4 actually, your e-commerce businesses, your brick and mortar businesses, for affiliate marketers, which is a lot of who I deal with. And this is a marketing arrangement by which an online retailer, pays commissions to an external website for traffic or sales generated from referrals. And that's how you earn commissions. And then number 4 is your network marketers. This is direct selling business model in which people work independently, promoting products or services where payouts occur at more than one level through team achievements and sales. So you may be wondering, why am I targeting affiliate and network marketers? Well, as I did some reflection, as I do this time of year, and look back on my business throughout the year, what I noticed is that almost 40% of my clients for 2022 are network or affiliate marketers. What do these two businesses need? Just like brick and mortar and e-commerce, everybody needs people to build their business. And the thing is, most people want to run a 100% profitable business. And for that reason, they run themselves out of business. At a certain point, after selling to the people you know, you're going to have to spend some time and money selling to the people that you don't know. Now, in the next few slides, I'm going to give you a very, very brief background about me so you know why I am qualified to share this information with you. I worked for 25 years as an engineer. When I left corporate America, I was at the top of my engineering game. I actually didn't leave voluntarily. I was pushed out because my parents got sick. I live in Ohio, they lived in Indiana, and both of my parents moved from Indiana to Ohio at separate times so I can take care of them. Well, because of the time that was required for me to care for my parents, I was taking a lot of time off from work. Even though I had FML, which is Family Medical Leave, an approved program, my job was still giving me the side eye, and eventually they let me go, which was okay, right? Because my parents came first. If you have any situation where you're taking care of your parents and you're taking care of your kids and you are trying to take care of yourself in the middle, you, my friend, are part of the sandwich generation, which is where I was. But without a job, I had 2 huge problems. My first problem was that I still needed to care for my parents. And my second problem, which is probably the biggest problem, is that I still needed money, right? I needed money to maintain my lifestyle. I needed money to care for my parents. And I needed to do it transparently because the last thing I wanted them to do was to worry about whether or not I was going to be okay. So they had no idea that I didn't have a job the entire time they were here on this earth with me in Ohio. But in order to make money, I fell for the big lie. Now, you may be familiar with this, and I hate to call it the big lie, but big lies are told in network marketing. It's just matter of fact, right? I was everywhere with my network marketing business. I was doing interviews. I was at events. I was speaking on stages. I was renting booths at other events. Anywhere I could get the word out about my business, I was there. And it was driving me crazy. I was spending tons of time road tripping, hotel parties, Zoom calls, 3-way calls, all of that. And I wasn't getting any traction in my business. So one day, this ebook came into my newsfeed, the Attraction Marketing Formula. When this ebook fell into my newsfeed, I was like, oh, it was like the sky had opened up and gave me exactly what I needed. This ebook taught network marketers attraction marketing. They taught us how to be a blogger and provide information that our ideal clients, customers, or business partners were interested in, and then to run traffic ads to these blogs. This attraction marketing ebook was $27, and you basically did about 3 to 5 blogs a week. And it got to be really hard because if you think about writing a 300 to 500 word article that's relevant, that's got SEO keywords in there and also clickable links so the people who read it can also get an ebook, that's a lot of dang work. But what I discovered is the world of Facebook ads. Traffic ads were coming in at a relatively low cost. I'm talking I was getting people clicking on my blog for like 18 cents, right? So I'm getting these leads coming in. I'm loving it, but I'm not making very much in sales. I mean, it's a $27 ebook. And then the whole thing of it, because this is affiliate marketing. So I had a network marketing business, but I'm using affiliate marketing to build my business. So with these network with the affiliate part of the program, they were then upselling people to the $5,000 program, which is what I paid for. But those $5,000 sales are few and far between. So what I learned by going through this process is Facebook ads. And I had this really good vision of my future. And I was like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. If I can write Facebook ads to a blog, then I can write Facebook ads to an offer. That offer was the thing that got me over the top, because all roads lead to me, and everything with me led to money. This is when you could write a Facebook ad for a $7, $17, $97 offer, and people would jump on it and they would take you up on it. This is like 2017, 18. I was doing really well. I wasn't entertaining the tire kickers and looky-loos. I wasn't spending hours trying to create a blog, and it totally changed my life. So now I am in a position where I've produced over 2,000 Facebook ads. I coached over 40 business owners in just 2022 alone. I own my own digital marketing ad agency, and I white label my service to other professionals. So I've come a long way from that little girl that was trying to do 3 to 5 blogs a week to where now people are coming to me asking me to help them build their brand and their business using Facebook ads. But I don't care how good your ad is. You can have a great image, a great headline. If the message in your ad does not connect with your ideal client, customer, or business partner, you are not going to get the results you desire. And thank you, Carol, for joining us. And thank you, Stephanie. And thank you, Lise, giving you all shout outs. And Carol, white label means that companies already have a service. So I'm going to give you an example of one of my clients. Her name's Suzanne. Suzanne provides a service to plumbers in her area. She services them by getting them exposure on LinkedIn. She wants to be able to offer them Facebook ads, but she doesn't know Facebook ads. So what she does is she raises the price of her service to include Facebook ads, so she can then hire me at my price to do the Facebook ads for her clients. So her clients don't know me, they know Suzanne, and Suzanne pays me to run ads for her clients. And that's how I'm able to white label my services. But again, if I wasn't great at messaging, I wouldn't be good at ads, and my business would not be successful. So when it comes to messaging, you have to meet your people where they are. And that is so important and so critical when it comes to Facebook ads, because so many times people miss the mark with their messaging. That's why I say your message matters. You got to learn to speak the love language of your ideal client, customer, or business partner. So when you do that, need to understand the 5 levels of customer awareness. If you want to take a screenshot, this would be the time to do it. And I'm going to briefly talk to you about these 5 levels, and then I'm going to tell you where I fall on the spectrum. So when you're talking to people who are unaware versus the most aware, you are only going to talk to people who are clueless. And I say that in the nicest way possible. When you're talking to the people who are most aware, you are talking to the people who not only are aware of the problem, they've done the research of the problem, they know all the possible solutions, and they know yours. All they're looking for is an extra little to make them pick you over everybody else. So when you're writing for the most aware, you can capture some people to the left of the spectrum. But when you write for the unaware, you're not likely to catch the people to the right of the spectrum. And the reason being is because the more educated you write to someone, you're going to catch other people that are down the stream. But if you write to people, again, who are clueless or unaware of the problem, you're not going to be attractive to the people who are further upstream. So it's very important that you are clear on exactly the type of people that you want to reach. Now, if you've got a new something, i.e. lease, and you want to introduce it to the market, you would maybe write to the people who are unaware, because you've got to educate them on what your product is, what it does, and why they need to get it in their hands. Whereas in my situation, I write to people who are solution aware. These people already know they have a problem and they know the pain points. I just need to prove to them that I have the solution. So as I mentioned earlier, over 40 people registered for this event. Again, thank you for being here live. I don't take it lightly that you showed up. But the whole thing is my job at this point, since you signed up, is to prove to you that my solution is going to solve your problems. So that's what happens when you are writing to the people who are solution aware. So again, pick where you want to be on the spectrum. Me, I like the middle of the road because I'm capturing people who are already aware of the problem. They are looking to solve the problem. I just need to show them I am the problem solver. And when you're here at the most aware, again, these are the most educated people in your marketplace. So you really got to give them some extra to make them choose you over all the other people that are doing something similar. The other thing that you need to do and be cognizant of is effective market research, right? You've got to understand the people that you're talking to. You need to know who you want to serve. Then you need to start following the influencers in your niche. And the way you do that is you go to a Google search. Who are the influencers in blank? You fill in the blank with whatever your industry is. Who are the influencers in network marketing? Who are the influencers in medical equipment? Who are the influencers in dentistry? I'm just throwing these things out there, but you want to find the influencers in your niche. Once you find them, you want to follow them on Facebook, follow them on Instagram, and if they are able to add friends, add them as your friend. And the reason why you want to do that is because you want their stuff to show up in your news feed, right? Because they're the influencers, they're doing what you want to do, and they're pretty damn good at it. So when you follow them, not only will their stuff start showing up in your news feed, but Facebook is going to show more people or show you more people similar to your influencer. So you will see more people who are similar to people who are doing the same thing in your niche. And then for market research, you have to search what your audience wants to know. This is one of the biggest mistakes people make with their messaging. They tell people what they want them to hear instead of telling them what they want to know. And the way you can find out what people want to know is you can do an Amazon search. You can do a YouTube search. Quora is a good one. Answer the Public is another one. And People Also Ask. These are all websites where you can go to and put in your industry, you can put in your product, you can put in your company, and it'll spit out what people are asking about. And you can then become the problem solver by answering those questions. Just pick one, and that's what you want to build your offer around, by answering the questions that people are already asking. As I tell my clients all the time, there's nothing new under the sun. We already have fire, we already have the wheel. Everything else is a variation of what's already in the marketplace. And if you're concerned about, oh my gosh, there's already so many people doing what I'm doing, you don't need to worry about that either, because you are uniquely you, and only you can deliver your message in a way that's going to attract the people who want to do business with you. As my accountability partner tells me all the time, your vibe will attract your tribe. And you have to remember, the reason why you want to speak to what your client wants to know is because people make buying decisions based on emotions 80% of the time. So if you're telling people what you want them to know versus what they want to hear, you're not going to close the gap to seal the deal, which is make the sale, get them to give you their email, get them to take the next step in the progression of becoming a customer or a business partner for you. Stephanie, great question. Can this work for women's fashions? It most certainly can work for women's fashions in a way that you present your fashions. I'm sorry, it works because you're going to present your fashions in a way that's going to talk to your ideal client. So when you think about the type of women that purchase your fashion, what are their needs, wants, hopes, desires? What do they look to gain by wearing your clothes? I don't know your store or the type of fashions that you have, but when you think about the look that people are going for, how they feel when they're wearing your clothes, that is who you want to talk to. And the way you do that is by using the 3 C's of successful messaging. This is so critical in your messaging. The first C is the connection. Whether you're doing a post online on your social news feed or you're running a Facebook ad, you've got to make a connection in the first 2 to 3 lines of your message. The reason is because you only see the first 2 to 3 lines. You've got to hit the see more button to see the entire message. So if you're not making a connection with someone in the first 2 or 3 lines of your post or your ad, they're going to keep scrolling. Then you have to let them know that you clearly understand the problem and you clearly communicate your solution. So again, you got to make a connection in the first 2 to 3 lines, and then you have to give them clarity that you know the problem and you have their solution. And then lastly, you need to give them the confidence of knowing when they take you up on your offer, they are going to get their desired results. And so, Stephanie, in your case, when you're talking about fashion, again, not sure what type of fashion that it is that you're promoting, but if you are, say, promoting professional fashion, again, not knowing what you do, but say you're promoting fashions to the high class, successful corporate female, right? You can give her the confidence that by purchasing the items that you have on in your store, she's going to have that feeling of whatever it is that successful corporate women want who wear your fashion. So again, the 3 C's of messaging are connection, clarity, and confidence. You got to make a connection in the first 2 or 3 lines. You got to give them clarity that not only do you know their problem, but you understand the solution. And then the confidence that if they implement your solution, they're going to get the desired results. So this just popped in my head, Stephanie. So say you have fashions for corporate plus size women, right? One of the things I know as a fluffy girl myself is that we struggle with clothes that accentuate the right body parts, right? Without making us look like a busted can of biscuits. And so if you can get, it's again, not knowing your fashions, but if you have fashions for the plus size professional women, you can talk to them in a way that gives them confidence that your store will give them the look of professionalism that they need in the workplace. When you do this right, I call this using the cake method. How you communicate the problem is how you make a connection. You want to address the how. The one how is having this problem affecting their lives, and the other how is how your solution is going to solve their problem. You want to keep their concerns in check. So for instance, if, and I'll just jump to Lee since I know your product. So we work together, Lee, and you've done a great job of communicating the problem, addressing the how and how you can help them. And then as far as keeping people's concerns in check, when you're introducing a new product to the marketplace, something that someone has never seen or used before, they're going to have some fears, they're going to have some apprehensions. And the way you do that is you address those apprehensions, those concerns, and those fears in your messaging. So you can let them know, again, I hear you, I see you, I understand you, and I have the solution. And then you want to explain your solution in a way that's clearly easy to understand and in a way that lets them know that they need what you have. So this is what the cake method is. Again, communicate the problem. You got 2 or 3 lines to get that out there to make the connection. You want to address the how the problem is affecting their lives, and how you're going to help them. You want to address their concerns. You know, we don't hide the elephant in the room. We put it right out there front and center. And then you want to explain your solution in a way that they understand it and that they see you as the best option. Now, when you're putting this all together, you want to make sure you include as many components of an irresistible offer that makes sense. Now, you always want to include language and benefits versus features. Language means you want to speak the language of your ideal client, customer, business partner. And for those of you who signed up for this workshop, either watching live or when I send out the replay, I spoke to you in a language that you understand, which is what propelled you to go ahead and sign up for this workshop. Then when you're talking about your offer, you want to talk features and you don't want to talk benefits. So Carol, I'm glad you're on this call because I'm going to give you an example of features versus benefits. So this is some of the ingredients in this amazing lotion right here, this Royal Almond lotion that I love. Carol, thank you so much. I'm going to have to get with you to order some more. You only sent me this little sample and I've been using it every single day. What I love about this lotion is that it makes my hands feel soft and not greasy, and it keeps my hands moisturized until I wash my hands. Have you ever used some lotions and they last for like all of 2 seconds and then your hands are dry and tight again? Or maybe your skin, because this is a hand and body lotion. You use it and then your skin feels good, like I said, for all of 2 seconds, and then you feel like you need to reapply. See, those are benefits. I don't care that it has cherry extract, vitamin E, or sweet almond oil. Those are features. So features is not what we want to talk about. We want to talk benefits. Like I said, my hands feel soft, they're not greasy, and it lasts until I wash my hands, and it makes me feel moisturized throughout the day. Again, benefits are where we want to focus on and not features. As for the other items on this 6 components, you only include them if it makes sense. The objections ones, again, if you can include overcoming fears, objections, and concerns in your messaging, you're just getting people that much closer to making or taking you up on your offer. So again, use what makes sense, and also give them as many of these 6 components as you can. If you include as many of these as makes sense in your messaging, again, 80% of buying decisions are emotional. If you can hit that 80%, the logic comes into play when they think about pricing, when they think about money back guarantees, when they think of certain things like that. That's when you get that other 20%. But if you get the 80%, the 20% is a piece of cake. And when it comes to your business, you want to spend 75% marketing and only 25% selling. Because if your marketing is on point, and it's reaching your ideal client, customer, business partner, they will sell themselves. And thank you, Jamia. I do appreciate you being here. Thank you for hopping on today. As I mentioned, there's only over 40 people that registered. I guess they'll all get the replay. So I do appreciate you all for being here live. Now, when you get this right in your messaging, your messages become epic. Can you tell I like acronyms? Your message becomes epic. They're engaging, they're personalized, they're informative, and they're captivating, which means that your people are going to actually take action, which is what you want them to do. You don't want them to just read your message and keep scrolling. You want them to pause, see what you have to say, be captivated by your message, and then take the necessary action that you want them to do. Like in this case, I wanted you to sign up for this workshop, and ta-da, here you are. The bottom line is, you want to sell the problem you solve, not the product. So I'm going to give you some examples of what this looks like in real life. So here's an example of an ad that I'll be doing starting next week when everybody is thinking about their New Year's resolutions to lose weight. Last year was the worst for my weight. We got stuck in the house and ordering delivery or takeout. I started the new year heavier than I've been in my life. If I don't get my eating habits under control, I'm going to be a candidate for that 600-pound life show. I know I need to add healthy foods to my grocery list and improve my diet, but I didn't know where to start until I found 20 fruits and vegetables that can heal your body. Since adding these superfoods to my diet, I have no back pain, more stamina, less shortness of breath, increased energy, better sleep quality, and I'm spending less money at the grocery store than I was at the restaurants, right? And when you do this well, not only are you going to get people commenting and engaging with it and taking action, but they'll also organically share it as well. So you're here because you know that I'm good at messaging, but let me show you some examples from some of my clients that I've helped create amazing messages. So this is my client, LeVan. He has a travel business, and he did not want to be a travel agent, meaning he doesn't want to be the person you call to book travel. He wants you to be interested in having your own travel business. So he is offering an ebook. His message says, "Do you love to travel but think it costs too much?" That was me. I was taking staycations until I learned I can get paid to travel. I found it's possible to visit exotic locations while building a travel lifestyle at the same time. It's the only company I know that lets you get paid to play. Click below for the details, right? And even his headline, find out how to retire early, travel more, and build a legacy. So do you see how he's using the cake method? Once again, communicate, you understand the problem, address the how. Look, just that fast, I forgot the K. I'm so sorry. I got caught up in my own presentation. Address the how. Make sure you keep the concerns in check, right? He talked about staycation and building a travel lifestyle, as well as explaining his solution. It's the only company I know we get paid to play. Click here for the details. Find out how to retire early, travel more, build a legacy. All right, let's look at another example. The next example I have for you is for my clients, Amy and Brian. They are a couple and they are in a network marketing company. And one of the products that's a top seller for their company is collagen, right? So it says every year we lose more and more of our natural collagen. By the time we're 60, we've lost around 50%. Losing this natural substance in our bodies is one of the reasons we look and feel older than we are. All right, so do you see how they clearly communicated the problem right out the gate? The easiest way to slow down the aging process is to add collagen into our diet and daily routine, but most people don't know how. Adding collagen will provide structure for the skin, improve gut health, give you glowing and brighter skin, support joints, healthy joints, promote stronger hair and nails. Click below to get our collagen drink recipes to easily replace what your body needs to stay young and fit. Again, great job of using the cake method. And then they're like, who wants free collagen drink recipes? And their hook on this, which I thought was really cute, is that when people click to download their collagen recipes, they're selling them their collagen, because their hook is, without the collagen, you're just making smoothies. All right, so how does this play out inside a Facebook ad? Well, here's Levan's ad, right? So he is offering people an ebook on how to build a travel business, and he's got 62 results in about 45 days, costing him $1.66 each. That is great, because industry standard is between $1 and $3. He's paying $1.66. But what's more important is these are targeted leads, because he's told them, hey, here's my ebook, and they signed up for it. And that's the beauty of having the right messaging. Then here's Amy and Brian. I call them my unicorn, because never before Amy and Brian had I seen ads bring in these kind of results. So these ads are coming in anywhere from 37 cents to 81 cents a lead. That means people are giving them their name and email to get their hands on these recipes. And again, I call them my unicorn because they came out the gate like gangbusters. It was awesome. I've never seen anything like it. And their business, again, get the free recipes, but if you don't have the collagen, you're just making smoothies. And then here's another example from my client, Evora and William. I guess I should call them William and Evora because they like to go by we for short. And they talk about how you can drink your vitamins instead of taking all these pills. I won't read all of it because it's a lot, but today our foods do not supply the same nutrition as they did in the past. Because of that, I wanted to supplement my diet with vitamins. After years of taking a handful of vitamins, I was sick of them. Lots of people can relate to that. So again, they're communicating the problem right out the gate. I've been taking vitamin supplements for years, and I hated taking all those pills with so many vitamins to take. I sometimes went for days without taking any, which was not good for my health. Anywho, they said, let's see, their report has 17 essential vitamins, or there's no way. Like, I've been taking vitamins. Okay, hated taking all those pills. Oh, this was funny. We noticed they duplicated themselves in their ad where they say, I know I need vitamins for my health. I found a great tasting, drinkable multivitamin. It has 17 essential vitamins and minerals that make me feel great. So when you read that, you're probably thinking, oh, shoot, they're going to try and sell me a vitamin. But no, you want fillers in your vitamins? We don't either. To avoid fillers, we recommend that you only take high quality vitamins. Doing so will ensure you get 100% of the ingredients listed in the vitamins, not fillers. Click below for my free checklist on how to choose high quality vitamins. So they're not selling them their vitamin. And then they talk about the benefits, right? Been taken since they found this new vitamin and or this new health routine with this drinkable vitamin. Talks about their benefits. But again, they're not selling the vitamin. They're saying, get my checklist to see if your vitamins match or meet the standards that they should for being a healthy supplement. And then complete nutrition in a glass, right? That's their headline. Their ad, look how it's doing. It is coming in at $1.27 for one audience and $1.41 for another audience. Remember, I said your ad should come in between $1 to $3. That is the industry standard. And it's doing awesome, right? They are off the chart. Again, they're not my unicorn like Amy and Brian, but they've been running their ads since October 17th and October 31st. And they brought in over 366, that number 366, 366 leads in a matter of a couple of months, because we're right at around December 17th. So October, November, December. Who wouldn't want over 300 qualified leads in their business in over 6 months? And I'm sorry, 2 months. And they grew their Facebook group over 100 people. These are people that raised their hand and said, not only do I want your vitamin checklist, but I also want to be in your Facebook group. The one caveat that I left out about the We team, William and Avora, is that William is 76 and Avora is 70, and they not only look great, they only take one prescription pill each, the both of them, one prescription pill in their 70s. So not only are they selling health, they are the epitome of health themselves. So when you have the right messaging, what it does for you when you put it in a Facebook ad is allows you to find the hole in your bucket. If people are not taking you up on your offer, then it's because they don't like your message, your image, or your headline. And what you do is you keep tweaking it until you find what works. I'm going to give you a little vertigo here, and I apologize in advance for this. I want to go back to Amy and Brian. So what we did was we tested short copy, medium copy, and long copy to figure out which one did the audience like the best. Because again, the audience will tell you what they like by taking you up on your offer. And so in the end, we found that the long copy was the best. But if you don't test your messaging, you'll never know. And that's where most people fall flat with their advertising, because they don't test their messaging. They say they're not getting results. They say Facebook sucks, and then they go on their merry little way. Now, I usually do this in my 3-day masterclass, but I'm doing this in an abbreviated setting for you today because I really want to focus on messaging, because your message matters and it's so important. And I also want to recognize Mary. Thank you for hopping on today. I do appreciate you. As I mentioned, over 40 people signed up. So you being here means a lot to me. And everyone else will get the replay, and they won't get the advantage of the special bonus I have for you. So please stay until the end. So when Sarah took my 3-day course and joined my program, she says, this course is amazing. I can't wait to see how God works. Anyone with a business or entrepreneur who desire more knowledge and increase of your business should sign up for this course. Celia is awesome. She's creating great Facebook ads for her e-commerce business. And then we have LaVan. LaVan is the one that wants people who want to have a travel business. Here's what LaVan has to say about using Facebook ads in your business.
And, take advantage of automations, take advantage of that. Let automations do your heavy lifting.
Right.
That's the easiest way, because at one point I just got tired of just chasing people, trying to find people who had dreams and goals, who wanted to be somebody. I spent too much time. I spent too much energy, too much work, and it was like I was just spinning my wheels. With learning digital marketing, with learning how to use Facebook ads, it takes the guesswork out of everything.
All right, so that again is my man. I call him my techno. Oops, hold on, I just lost something. Let me open something up. Give me a second here to recover what I just put. I got click happy, but I call LaVan my techno newbie turned techno pro, because he took Facebook ads and ran with it all the way to the bank. Again, you saw he was getting leads for $1.66, not for people who wanted a travel agency, wanted to be a travel agent, for people who wanted a travel business, right? So just going through, let's see, can this work for women's fashion? Better quality class, 35 to 65. Okay, Stephanie, that's your age range. Can you say confidence again? And okay, so you got what I was saying on the confidence piece. Mia, you are more than welcome. And again, thank you for having you here. Carol, yes, loving the almond butter lotion. Okay. And Lise, again, bed sores be gone. Lise is getting results at 61 cents at $5 a day. And then, Carol, the ad you're reading about vitamins seems way too long. Well, you know what, Carol? That's why we test Facebook ads. You think it's way too long. However, and I'll just go back to the slide here, because you may not be their target audience, right? You may want to take vitamins and you like vitamins, but you're just not their audience, because going back to their results here, going back to William and Evora, there's 366 people who actually love the long copy. And they're getting results again for $1.27 and $1.41. When we test copy, we test short, medium, and long, and the audience tells us what they like. They vote by giving us their name and email to take us up on our offer. And that's the beauty, again, of having the right messaging. And leads, 40 leads in 5 days. All right. Yes. See, this is what happens again when you get your messaging dialed in and you're talking the love language of your ideal client, customer, business partner. It works out amazingly well. Jamia, you say, for me, testing videos, pictures, and carousels for merchandise. Exactly. Yes, Jamia. So testing images is also part of the testing process. We always start with 3 sets of copy with a single image and a single headline. And then when the audience picks the copy, we take our winning copy and we test it against static images and video. The audience votes to tell us what they like. In your case, Jamia and Stephanie, your audience probably will like videos because, you do have a physical product, or you're showing them what the possibilities are of using your product. But in some cases, an image works better, but you don't know unless you test, because the audience will tell you what they like. And then after you have your winning copy and your winning image, the last thing we test is headlines. Your headline, again, you're going to test 3 to 5 different headlines to let the audience decide which headline resonates the best with them. So at the end of the entire testing phase, you've got your winning copy, which is your text with your ad, your winning image/video, and your winning headline, which is what you see here with William and Evora. So when they did their testing, their audience liked long copy with their second image and their original headline. We not went through the protocol, the testing protocol, we never know. And again, that's what a lot of people do. Throw one thing out there, and when it doesn't work, they throw out the baby with the bathwater. All right, so let's get back to where we were. And we had just listened to LaVan, who says Facebook ads take the guesswork out of your business and automations do the heavy lifting. When you do this and you do it well, you can stop thinking if you build it, they will come. You're going to build it for them to come. You can stop throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks, right? You can also imagine people coming to you in your inbox every single day asking you for help. As I said, over 40 people signed up for this workshop. On average, you can expect a 10% show up rate from your sign up rate. So we're right there, right? 5 of you are here. I appreciate you all. So I am not discouraged by the numbers. If I wanted more people to show up, then I should have put more money on my ad. But everybody's going to get a copy of the replay. And again, when you do this and you do it well, people are coming to you asking for what it is that you have. And you wake up with an inbox full of people. This is my AWeber today of people who have raised their hand, gave me their name and email so they can get my offer. When you do messaging and you do it right, along with images and headlines, you'll have the freedom of running your business instead of your business running you. So, guys, I've given you a lot of information about messaging. Thank you again for participating in the chat. And I need to ask you a question, very serious question. I need to know, if you want to get good at your messaging, because your message matters, what is this worth to you, right? If all this did for you was to bring in one new client, customer, business partner every month for the next 6 months, what would this be worth to you? Go ahead and drop in the chat and let me know what one new client, customer, business partner would do for you. It's one, right? But what if it was more than one? What kind of difference would that make for your business, your family, or your lifestyle? When I got started with this little engine that could call Facebook ads, I was asking people to pay me $397 for a 6-day workshop where I would just teach them how to do Facebook ads. That was it. We built a Facebook ad in 5 days. We took the 6th day off. The 7th day, we looked at the data, and then they went on their merry little way. But what happened was I realized that they were coming back to me asking for more information, which is how my business evolved into what it is today, and how I can successfully, and thankful to God that I'm able to say I've been successfully unemployed for over 4 years and counting from the little engine that could of writing Facebook ads. And I want you to think about the possibilities that will open up for you when you know how to create great Facebook ads. And it starts with your messaging. So if you think about what I just told you about the testing phase, we test copy, image, and headline. The reason why we test copy first is because, as I said earlier, it doesn't matter if your image stops the scroll. It doesn't matter if your headline gets their attention. If your messaging sucks, your ad is not going to produce results. When you get good at this, is I want to show you how you can create an ad for any offer. Right now, I've got an ad running for my mobile app. I've got an ad running for my Chrome extension. I've got an ad running for this workshop, which I'll be turning off after this workshop is done. And I've got an ad running that's strictly going to network marketers for something different. So those are all the ads that I've got running, and they're all producing results, right? So at this point in my workshop today, my friends, you can do nothing changes, or you can get on board with my digital marketing course. It is the very first course that I've ever created. I've always done live programs for the last 4 years, and I actually sat down and put together a course that will walk you through step by step on how you can create amazingly great Facebook ads. I know it says for network marketers who want quality leads. If you were here at the beginning, I did say there's a special place in my heart for network and affiliate marketers because they were almost 40% of my clients this year. So I am inherently aware of the needs, concerns that network marketers have when it comes to building their business. However, everything in this course applies to any business. It just has a little bit of a network and affiliate marketing slant. So what are you going to get in this amazing course that I put together? When I tell you I threw everything at it, including the kitchen sink, you're going to see why right now. You're going to get the social media domination package so you can have consistency and congruency across all your social media sites for your branding. So people know who you are, what you do, and who you serve. You're going to get a tech setup and eval. With the tech setup and eval, I'm going to evaluate all of your software because I got a list in this course of all the software that you need. So that way you can see what's serving you and what's not. And this works well for people who have like annual subscriptions for stuff that they're not using. So inside of this course, I've got a whole list of the bare bones basic software you need to create great Facebook ads. Also going to get audience targeting strategies. I've got a whole section in here, and everything's video, by the way. I've got a whole section in here where I show you how to go into the back office of your ads manager and pick the target audience that is right for you. And I show you how to create audiences for any niche, including, of course, network and affiliate marketing. I also show you how to create an irresistible offer. Remember how I said in the beginning, you got to do your market research. You want to give the people what they want, not what you want them to have. So I show you the process of doing great market research so you can see what people are asking about so you can become a problem-solving superstar. And that's the whole point of this. Yes, thank you, Carol. You are signed up, and I can't wait until you get started. Yes, so you can be a problem-solving superstar. It's my favorite line in The Devil Wears Prada. Let them eat cake. Feed them cake until they bust. Again, you want to be the go-to person to solve their problem. And you do that by giving people what they want versus giving them what you want them to have. And also going to get the copywriting guide. Everybody thinks writing copy is so hard. I mean, I used to think so too, but that's because I was a blogger, right? It's not hard to write a little bit of copy that goes at the top of my ad because I'm writing to my ideal client. I call it my Jack or Diane, and I teach you how to identify your Jack or Diane and write a love letter. So that way, when they read your message, they're going to be like, dang, this girl is in my head. Dang, this guy really knows me. And copywriting is not as hard as people make it out to be. Now, there are some copywriters that get paid some big bucks, but they're also writing copies for big companies, right? We're just a little engine that could over here, and we can't do it, and I show you how. You're also going to get the lead magnet worksheet, checklist, and funnel building training. What this is so your offer is going to give people what they want, right? You're going to do your market research, find out what they want, and you're going to say, hey, I got the solution to your problem. If you want it, click here. The lead magnet is how you're going to deliver your offer. So William and Yvonne, they delivered it in a checklist. Amy and Brian, they delivered it in a recipe book. LeVan, he delivered it in a ebook. Me and my download was 20 fruits and vegetables that can heal your body. So the lead magnet is your delivery mechanism. Is it going to be a video, a checklist, a recipe, an ebook, however you're going to deliver it? I give you a worksheet so that way you can check off all the boxes and make sure that your lead magnet is going to deliver. Funnel building. What is a funnel? It's, again, you hear that term thrown around a lot, and people are like, well, what is it? All a funnel is a way for you to collect people's information. You all came here through a funnel, right? You saw my ad, you clicked on it, you entered your name and email. On the very next page, I said, click here to register so you can get your Zoom link. That's a funnel. That's all it is. And as an added bonus, I'm going to give you my group promotions list. This is a list of over 100 groups, I think close to 100 groups that I've already vetted on Facebook that allow you to promote your business, right? You're also going to get the Facebook ad setting, setup, and launch templates, right? This is where I'm going to walk you through step by step how to set up your Facebook ads business manager account, how to get your pixel, how to install your pixel on your page. If you don't have a funnel builder like ClickFunnels or Wix or MailChimp, if you don't have a way to build a funnel, I got a whole section in this course on how to build your funnels. So if you don't want to pay ClickFunnels $100 a month, don't worry about it. I've got a whole section in here on how to use Wix to build your funnel. I have vetted all the funnel building companies that are out there. And for the beginner, I have found Wix to be the easiest to use as well as the most cost effective. And Lise can attest to that because she built her great website, her wonderful product, Bed-Sores Be Gone, and she did it all using Wix. And not only that, Wix has excellent customer service as well. So again, you're going to get everything you need to set up your ad in your Facebook Ads Manager so you can launch great ads. You're also going to get the training on how to understand the data. If you don't understand the data, then you don't know how to pivot. So I'm going to tell you what the numbers are. You heard me say earlier that your lead magnet should be between $1 and $3 per lead, right? So all of that information is inside of this course. So again, you understand the data so you know how to pivot. If your ad is not getting clicks, then it's a problem with your copy, image, or headline. If people are clicking on your ad, but they're not taking you up on your offer, then your landing page is not sexy enough and they don't want to give you their information. All of that information is built inside this course. But because I want to make sure this is the best Facebook ad course on the market today, I've got some bonuses for you. I told you I threw everything in this course, including the kitchen sink. You are also going to get 75 captions that convert. This is an easy content strategy that lets you put out easy 6 to 10 word captions to increase engagement on your social media posts. Also going to get the 90-day content planner so you can create your own yellow brick road for your ideal clients, customers, or business partners. The whole thing about this 90-day planner that makes it so important is that it's the last planner you're going to ever need, because when you get to day 91, you just go back to day 1 and start all over again. You're also going to get, as I mentioned, the group promotions list. This again is at least 70 plus groups that I've already vetted on Facebook that allow you to promote your business. We've all heard the fortune is in the follow-up, especially if you're in the e-commerce business. You might have situations where people leave the cart, right? They get all the way up to the cart, they got their items in the cart, but they never make the purchase. Well, the fortune is in the follow-up. So I'm giving you the email marketing roadmap so you know what to say as you follow up with the people who come into your world, but don't take you up on your offer. So when I say take you up on your offer, the original offer is for them to get whatever that value is that you have. On the thank you page, which is a little known, very valuable piece of real estate, I teach you how to use the thank you page to make the next offer, which can be a low ticket offer that leads to a higher ticket offer. But again, get the email marketing swipe file so that way you can follow up with your intended clients, customers, or business partners. You're also going to get a marketer's guide to custom audiences on Facebook. What this is a whole training module on how to create custom audiences so you can retarget your email list. You can retarget people who visited your website. You can retarget people who engaged on your page. I'm going to give you the retargeting training as well as how to create lookalike audiences. So example of a lookalike audience is I've got an email list of over 5,000 people. So I'll upload my email list into my ads manager on Facebook. That'll be a custom audience. And then I'll say, Facebook, I want to create a lookalike audience from my email list. So go out there and find me people that look like the people on my email list. I'm giving you that training inside of this course. And last but not least, I'm going to teach you how to use chatbots. Chatbots are messenger marketing. So if you've ever taken any action on a post that you see on Facebook, and then all of a sudden something pops in your messenger, that's a chatbot, and that's what I'm going to teach you as part of this course. So it's not so much what you're going to get, my friends. It's also a matter of what will this do for you. You're going to get the copywriting guide so you know what to say and how to say it. Again, the whole purpose of this training here today is your message matters. You're going to have a blueprint to build out your lead magnet, which is the delivery of your offer, and how to set up the funnel so that way you, again, take people down the path you want them to go. You have someone to guide you through the tech setup so you don't get overwhelmed. I've got videos that I do everything right there in front of you. So that way you're not overwhelmed by the tech. You get the done for you content strategy so you know what to post on your social media, a list of approved Facebook audiences. So not only do I have a video to show you how to create audiences for any niche, I've also got a list of over 300 audiences that I've already vetted and that are good in Facebook, because you might have heard Facebook took out a lot of audiences. So I've created this list for you, and I've divided it up by category. You're going to get access to this list of approved audiences. You're also going to get the emails that I mentioned, and these emails are guaranteed to get opened and help you sell your offer. And the beauty of this course is you get to work at your own pace. So you don't have the pressure of a program deadline. My program is an 8-week program. And after 8 weeks, a lot of my clients decide to continue working with me well into the future, whereas some of them take the 8 weeks and they go to town with it. In this course, you don't have a program deadline. You're able to go at your own pace. So with that being said, here is another overview of everything you're going to get in my Easy Facebook Ad Strategies course, along with the limited time bonuses. But there's one more thing that I need to share with you is lifetime access. Let me get this out the way. You, my friends, are getting lifetime access. So what that means is whenever Facebook makes any changes, as Facebook is known to do, I am going to make the updates to this course because, again, I want this course to be relevant and to be ageless. So whenever Facebook zigs, I'm going to zag. I'm going to update this course. The lifetime access for you means you're going to get all the updates at no additional charge. So, my friends, when I lost my job, or as I say, when I was unceremoniously dismissed from corporate America, I had two choices. And go out and get another job. But if you remember from the beginning of this, I'm a sandwich generation, right? I'm taking care of my parents and take care of my kids, which is my dog. And then I'm trying to take care of myself in between. That wasn't an option for me. How does it look, me going to a new job and being like, oh, and by the way, I got two parents with separate medical conditions, so I'll probably be taking off about 10 to 12 hours a week. Yeah, that'll go over like a lead balloon, right? Or I could get a coach to show me how to create highly successful and profitable Facebook ads, which is exactly what I did and why I've been able to thank God and say I've been successfully unemployed over 4 years. My anniversary date is March 22nd, 2023. Will make 5 years with no job. I hope you can see, my friends, that not only am I qualified to bring you this information, but this is a good deal at $8,000, because what I'm sharing you and what I'm giving you outside of lifetime access is over $12,000. And these are not numbers that I pulled out of my butt, because I'm always attending somebody else's training, because I want to see what other people are doing and so I can keep my skills sharp. And I want to see what other people are charging. So again, there's over $12,000 worth of value in this course. It's a good deal at 8,000. It's a good deal at 4,000. But because I want to help as many people as possible, you can get started now for just 3 payments of $399, or you can save $200 if you pay in full. Just go to rebrand.ly/BOA course. BOA stands for Business on Autopilot. That's what you create when you start to use Facebook ads in your business. And let's get you signed up and get you started making Facebook ads. And because I am a generous person and it is the holiday season, I've got another bonus for you. For everyone that gets started with this course, Easy Facebook Ad Strategies for Business Owners and Network Marketers, in December, we'll get 6 coaching calls. For January, February, and March, 90 days, I'm going to give you 2 calls a month where you can jump in and get live coaching from me so you can create your best Facebook ads and you can get 2023 started off right. These coaching calls have a value of $2,400. And again, this is not a number I pulled out of the air. I charge $200 an hour for my one-on-one coaching sessions, and I'm giving them to you as part of my December to Remember bonus to help you get started right for 2023. Now, if you don't know by now, I love acronyms. We talked about CAKE, we talked about EPIC, and now it's time for you to panic, but not in the way you think. I want you to participate in your business. You're taking a great first step by being part of this workshop here today. I want you to assess your current situation. Where are you at in your business? Is it where you want to be? Notice your opportunities. You took advantage of the opportunity to be a part of this workshop. So let's take advantage of the next opportunity and start creating great Facebook ads. Identify what you can do now. Well, now you can get on board with my Facebook ad course, Easy Facebook Ad Strategies for Network Marketers, which also work for any business. You can choose to make a change. If you don't make a change, then nothing changes. So the real question that I have for you is, what you're doing today getting you closer to where you want to be? If the answer is no, well, let's get you started creating a new future for yourself. Go to rebrand.ly/BOA course. Everything that I've shared with you that's going to come in this course has a value of over $15,000 once you add in the coaching sessions that I'm going to give you for 90 days. One thing I've learned on my entrepreneurial journey is that success leaves clues. And I've been dropping breadcrumbs the whole time that we've been together today. And the thing about your investment is that money buys you time and money buys you speed. It buys you time because you are going to speed up your learning curve using this course, getting my coaching. So you're going to create great Facebook ads without fumbling and failing trying to do it on your own. I love what my coach and my mentor says. Results don't take time, they take courage. You've got to have the courage to choose to make a change. Again, go to rebrand.ly/BOA course and let's get you started today. I want to share with you what my clients William and Evora Baker had to say. We talked about them earlier in this presentation. So let me share with you what they have to say about my program. Oops, I'm muted. Hold on. with what you've seen in the membership portal, if you did not have a live person, do you think you would still be able to succeed and create great Facebook ads?
And the answer to that in one short word is yes, because everything is laid out for what you need to go through and follow and do what you need to do. It's there. It's there. Right. So with or without the live support, what you've provided them is still a course that can get them from point A to B to C to take off.
Awesome. And as I mentioned,
and so
William,
we have
let
been
me
doing
stop
well
this.
with
There
our
we go. William and Evora are some amazing students. Before they started working with me, they had no idea what a capture page was, a funnel. Definitely didn't know how to build out a Wix site. I mean, none of this was, all of this was foreign to them. And since taking my course, I've showed you their amazing results in a short 60 days, bringing in over 360 people into their business, all from a simple $5 a day Facebook ad. So with that being said, my friends, I want you to know again, from today until the end of the year, you can get started for 3 payments of $399, or you can pay in full and save $200. Now, after the first of the year, this course is going to go up to 3 payments of $499 or pay in full $1,200. Why am I doing this special through the end of the year? Because this is a new course launch. I want to get it into as many hands as possible. I want as many people to be as successful as quickly as possible. And because it is new, you are getting new customer pricing. I am making this available to everyone, the masses, starting in 2023. I'm going to be doing an advertising blitz because, again, this is the most comprehensive Facebook ads course that I have seen to date. There are other people out there that are amazing at Facebook ads, but I know for my course, I'm giving you the blueprint, everything you need, including the kitchen sink, to make sure you create highly successful and profitable Facebook ads. So you are getting in on my Black Friday to New Year special. And again, it will go up after the first of the year to what the course will be from then on. And remember, if you go ahead and get started today, you're going to save $200 over the payment plan and $300 over the paid in full price if you take action today. This is an investment in your future. And you're going to get the 90 days of live coaching twice a month and lifetime access to this course and all of its updates at no additional charge. Now, this training for the live coaching is only available for December 22, and then it goes away. So go ahead and get on board now. Go to rebrand.ly/BOA course. Now, I just want to share, when I was in college, it was nothing for me to sign on the dotted line to get a FAFSA loan and graduate close to $40,000 in debt. And if that wasn't enough punishment, I went back and got my master's degree for another $70,000 in debt. But when it came time for me to invest in my entrepreneurial education, as my dad liked to say, I was nervous like a whore in church. I just didn't know. I'm like, you want $5,000 for what? But let me tell you, if you want to next level your business, then you got to next level the investment in your business education. The definition of success is to find somebody who has what you want, do what they do to get what they got. So you guys, I got to know, if not me, then who? If not now, then when? And now is the perfect time because we are on the cusp of a new year. Go ahead and go to rebrand.ly/BOA course and let's get you started today. I want to share one more testimony with you. This is my client turned friend, Jackie, and here's what she has to say about our time together. Make sure I unmute this time. So it's Friday, and I want you to get your day back, but do you have any closing thoughts for anyone on listening to us today?
Look, Cecilia is the real deal, y'all. If you want to get to where you want to be with your Facebook ads, go ahead, give her a chance. Go ahead, get in her program, do what you got to do, and so you can see the same results that I'm seeing.
All righty. So with that being said, my friends, the next step for you is to go ahead and get started with my December pricing, 3 payments of $399, or you can save $200 if you go ahead and pay in full, and you'll save $300 off of the price of 2023. Go to rebrand.ly/BOA course and let's get you started today. Let's get you going. Let's get you into the live training starting in January. It will be the second and fourth Tuesday of each month. And I want you to get off the struggle bus and get on the bullet train of success in your business. And the best way to make that happen is by creating highly successful and profitable Facebook ads. So with that being said, my friend, that ends today's presentation. I hope you know that Facebook ads, as LaVan said, takes away the heavy lifting. The course gives you the blueprint to go from A to B, B to C, and for your business to take off. And as Jackie said, let's get you signed up so you can start seeing results like she is. I can talk to you all day long about what I've done in my business, but what really matters, as my dad told me, who was my original entrepreneur, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. It doesn't matter how successful you are. It's about how many people you help be successful. And I am here to help you create highly successful and profitable Facebook ads. Again, just go to rebrand.ly/BOA course. Let's get you signed up for the December pricing, where you're going to get lifetime access for all the updates. Whenever Facebook zigs, I'm going to zag, and you'll get 90 days of coaching from me. I hope you have found this beneficial and useful, and you're ready to get started creating Facebook ads for your business. I am Cecilia Faye Morris, the digital marketing maven, and I don't take it lightly that you took this time to spend with me, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the other side. Again, go to rebrand.ly/BOA course. Let's get you started. Take advantage of the December to Remember bonuses, and I'll see you in January on the live coaching calls. Thank you again, and have a great day on purpose.